of the weekly night series this week called Ducks in a Row, which is intended to help you lay down a very, very strong foundation for your business, whether you're starting a new one or going back and kind of filling in the cracks from things that you weren't able to do when you first started, whether you were in a rush or just didn't know or were confused, all that kind of stuff. So these are foundational pieces. Today's topic is 10 things you should be doing in your business during the quarantine. This is for the quarantine because we're in it, but if you're watching this after the quarantine, these are still 10 things you should do. So if you ever get bored or have extra time or just have a lot on your mind and you're ready to move your business forward fast, like ASAP, these 10 things will help you start seeing a difference in your sales, in your numbers, in your website traffic, all that kind of stuff, okay? So now we can go ahead and hop into it. Number one, get a content plan. The number one thing that I see people need is a content plan, because without a content plan, you're going to feel like you're lost. And that's what I see a lot. I see a lot of people who feel like, man, I'm posting and I'm getting results or I'm not getting results, but I have people liking my Instagram pictures and my videos, and I'm putting stuff out every day, but I just feel like I'm all over the place. You need a content plan. So having a content plan in place will help you feel like you're more in control of like the day-to-day of your business. And when I say content plan, I mean like, what is your theme for this month? What have you been talking about this week? Which products are you promoting? Do you have any sales going on? Are there any coupon codes happening? So you need to know on the marketing side, what content do you have planned? Okay, so for me, my content plan for this week is all about ducks in a row. It's just me releasing these videos that are great for foundational. I'm also pushing new videos out on YouTube because I want to get those numbers to a higher place. So I have a content plan in my head. So all of my emails, even though I'm not selling anything specific during this time period, all of my emails and all of my live videos and my posts and my stories have to do with, hey, please watch these free foundational videos. They're on YouTube for your access as much as you need to. Everything I'm pushing this week is free, but guess what? I'm still making sales because I have a plan and it's generating traffic that's going to my website and to my YouTube channel, etc., etc. Okay? So number one is get a content plan. If you don't have one, don't know how to create one, or you're just kind of lost about that, just send me a direct message. You could just buy one from me or go straight to my website, www.thespoiledwriter.co. You can get a 90-day content plan for $99. Like, you'll know what you're doing every single day from now until April, May, the end of June. Okay? So if you don't want to deal with it, just go ahead and buy one. Number two, set up your email list. We talked a little bit about this yesterday. The notes from yesterday are still behind me, but we talked a little bit about this yesterday. But go ahead and set up your email list. Set up your email list, okay? Number three, create a freebie. Even if you already have a freebie, create another freebie, okay? You can never have, I don't want to say you can never have too many freebies, but it's okay to have 2 or 3 freebies in the same month and just have them running, because it's just going to help you grow your email list faster. So we're in a time right now where it's like really important to grow your business, and it's completely possible to grow your business because people are still in need. Regardless of what's happening in the world and us being stuck at home, people are still in need. So now is a very, very good opportunity to grow your business on a fast track. And in order to do so, of course, you're going to have to do a little bit more work, but your reward is going to come a lot faster in this time as far as traffic goes. It may take, now for certain businesses, you may not see the money come in immediately, but you're going to see engagement, and you're going to see more people engaging with you, following, liking, commenting, because people are at home. So when I'm telling you guys, like I used to not do this, but now I have two routes that I tell people to go. You can go this route, which is the bare minimum, which will still get you customers, and you'll still be able to run your business. Or you can go this route where you're going to put your whole life on the line, produce 2 to 3 times as much as everybody else, and make 2 to 3 times more money. It just depends on your level of time that you have to dedicate towards your business and how much you're willing to sacrifice to get there. Because I used to do the nice thing and be like, okay, post at least 1 time a day, start with this, ease yourself into it. This is how to be consistent. And then I started getting a whole lot of people saying, well, what if I want money now? What if I want this now? I want my business to be this size. And well, then you're gonna have to do more work. So now I give you guys both sides. Like, you can do this side to just start getting consistent if you just want to be consistent first. Or you can break your neck and triple your income in a month, which is what I did. I mean, both ways work. It just depends on you. So over here, you would have creating a freebie, creating 1 freebie, promoting it. Over here, you would have creating 3 freebies, sharing it on Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, and probably getting 100 subscribers that month, okay? Or this month. Number 4, create a welcome sequence. A lot of people don't do this in the beginning, but for your email service, go back and create an automated welcome sequence. This is going to be the first funnel that you ever have in your business. A lot of people start with a sales funnel, but a welcome sequence is a type of a sales funnel. It just doesn't require a lot of direct selling. It's more so conversational. But go back and create a welcome sequence, because a lot of people don't have one and a lot of people kind of skip over that. But it's going to help you get more sales from your email if you put your new subscribers through a welcome sequence first before they get any type of sales emails. Okay, so welcome sequence is basically, like, on the most basic level, 4 to 5 emails that somebody will get as soon as they subscribe to your list. It'll be general things like, hey, my name is such and such. This is my business. Here's why I started, sharing your story. And then maybe they'll get a second email. Here's one of my past customers and a testimonial. And then maybe they'll get a third email. These are the things that I help people with. If you want to move forward in your business, or if you want to grow your hair, or if you want to feel more confident when you get dressed in the morning, or if you're interested in having a life coach, whatever you do, here's a few free tips for you that's really going to help boost your life. Try these things out today. That's another email that could go in there. But it's just kind of like a conversational, they need to get to know your brand, and you need to warm them up first before you. So it's gonna, I don't know why my phone just paused due to poor connection. I'm the only person in my apartment, and I'm the only person on this Wi-Fi. Anyways, but the welcome sequence will warm people up so that when you send out an email saying, hey, I'm launching this product, or sign up for this, or whatever, people are more inclined to give you their money, okay? More inclined to give you their money. So go back and write that welcome sequence if you haven't yet. Number 5, create a digital product. This is a great time to create digital products. If you're not creating them, go buy one for me. Like, it's literally that simple. Like, you can either take the time to create one or create multiple over here if you want to make multiple dollars, or you can just buy your digital products made specifically for you. And then on the other side, just spend your time making videos and promoting. Because if you don't purchase one made for you and you make it yourself, you'll have to do both things, which is not bad. It's just up to you. I have had people send me all types of stuff to create digital products. I've had people send me nothing. They just fill out a form, and I create the idea. I come up with the idea. I write it. I design it. I send it back to them. I've had people send me PowerPoints from presentations that they've done a million times, and they said, hey, I've done this PowerPoint a bunch of times, and I think it would be great as a workbook. And I make their PowerPoint slides into a workbook that they can print out and sell. I've had people send me videos, and I get the video made into a workbook. I've had people send me like notes where it's just like literally this much of bullet points, and I make an ebook out of it, or a workbook out of it, or worksheets out of it. I always say workbook because I like to put questions in there. Like, even if it's an ebook, I still put questions in it because I think that helps the reader really learn and really become more attached to you and your brand if they feel like they're interacting with you. So I always put questions when I create them. But we can create, when I say we, me and my team, we can create digital products for you like custom to your brand. If you just have an idea, we can create it custom to that idea that match your brand that you can sell. You literally pay for it, fill out an 8-question form, and in 5 business days, we send you back a downloadable PDF that you can add to your website to sell. Like, it's yours. You can copyright it if you want to, okay? All right. Number 6, price it to sell. Price your digital product to sell. Focus on quantity of sales versus quantity of sales and value versus pricing. So this is something that is specific to right now, specific to the time that we are in right now. When you price your digital products, price them at a lower price and aim to get more sales. That is going to help you keep a consistent flow of income, okay? It used to be, before this, literally last month, it was, you can either have a high price product with a few sales, and you may have to work a little bit harder to get those few sales because the product is higher priced, or you can have a lower price product and have a lot of sales. You still have to do work to sell a lower price product, but it will literally level out. So just to give you a clear example, you can have a $99 product and say, I want to sell 5 of these, and that's $500, and you'll have to work to get that $500. Or you can say, I want to have a $10 product and sell it to 50 people, and that's $500. And of course, you still have to work to get that $500. It just so happens that right now, because we are stuck inside and people are saying there's going to be not a depression. Oh my God, they said a Great Depression, a recession coming. It may be easier, and maybe a little bit easier for you to sell a lower price product to more people. But you have to keep in mind the model of balance only works if you're selling at a high quantity. So you're going to have to produce more content. That is how it works in an economy like this, or whatever we're about to hit. They're saying we're about to hit. If we actually do hit a recession, you are going to have to produce more content to make the same amount of income you're making right now. That's why I'm stressing so hard and I'm beating on my chair right now about people really being lazy with content creation and being like, I don't have time, or I'm nervous, or whatever. If you're saying you don't have time, I don't know. You might have to put the kids to bed at 7. Like, listen, I know y'all bedtime is 8:30, but tonight you're going to bed at 6:30. Thank you, love you. Don't question me because I pay the bills in here. Like, sometimes you gotta do that. And I'm not anybody's mother, but I have siblings that are 15 years and 17 years younger than me. And Mom, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry, but when you went on that trip that one time, I put those kids to bed at 6 o'clock because I had content to record. And you know what? They don't even remember. It was 4 weeks ago and they don't even remember. They didn't lose not a lick of sleep. They don't remember at all. So sometimes you have to do stuff like that so that you can get done what you need to get done. You know what I mean? So in between creating more content, finding time. If it's a mental thing, I am doing a live on Friday, and I'm thinking about doing more lives because I see a lot of people who, for them, doing lives and getting on camera is a mental block. And I would love to give you guys whatever tips I can and whatever help I can to help you get over the mental block, because I know you're going to benefit so much from getting over it. So I'm working on creating more content to help you if that's your issue, okay? I'm working on it. I'm bringing y'all some stuff. I understand. I get anxious before I get on live too. You just can't tell because I dance for 10 minutes before I get on here. So by the time I get on here, I'm too tired to be anxious. That's why I'm always breathing heavy. In between that and sharing oxygen with my child that's in my stomach. But that's why. Okay. So number 7, record content every day. I just went right into that. Record content every single day, every day. One of my big marketing goals during this quarantine is to get my YouTube monetized. Okay. So I'm releasing like 2 videos a day on YouTube a day. But even for you, just like this, a 5-minute live, a 10-minute Instagram live, or a 5-minute pre-recorded video is perfect. You may have to be like, y'all eat breakfast. I'm going to sit in the car for 5 minutes. And that's your 5-minute live video. That's your 5-minute live video, but it just needs to be something every single day. It could also be audio, which to me, audio is kind of a little bit harder, because if you have an audio recording mic, you're probably picking up a whole lot of noise. But think about audio as well. All right, but record content every single day. Number 8. Well, we can mesh this together. Number 8 is write blogs on your website. Blog posts on your website will bring you traffic from the Google search engine. This one can be a little bit harder for some of us. Some of you guys, it may be easier to write and harder to record video. Some of you, it may be easier to do video, harder to do writing, but try to get out a mixture of all of them. If it's easier for you to do video, you can send your video to a service called teeme.com. T as in Titan, E as in everything, M as in Mary, I as in igloo.com. They will transcribe your video. It's 25 cents a minute. So it's worth it. You can send your video, they'll transcribe it. You can copy and paste it, put it on your website. Maybe edit it a tiny little bit. You know what I mean? But that's definitely going to help. It doesn't have to be a perfectly planned blog post every single time. Like all these videos I'm recording right now, the videos are on YouTube, but they're going to get embedded on my website. They're going to get sent to Teeme, and they're going to be right on there, because that's going to bring me traffic from the Google search engine. And when you get down to being consistent, that's when you can look at the numbers and predict your income and know you have consistent income. Like for me, for example, and I knew this, it didn't take me that long to figure this out, but I'm working on my numbers. So here's an example. On my website, I'm a service-based business, but I also have digital products, okay? It's about a 70-30 balance right now. 30% services that are custom for you and 70% digital products available on my website. I know for every 1,600 views I get on my website, I make about $2,800. I know my numbers, right? So if I know for every 1,600 views, I get $2,800 passive income on my website, then all I need to do at this point is get more views on my website to increase that passive income, okay? So for every 1,600, I'm going to make $2,800. That's worth it. How can I get 1,600 more views today? How can I get 1,600 more views this week? What can I do to get 1,600 more eyes on my website in the next 10 days or 15 days or 20 days to bank in an extra $2,800 passively? I just need to get people to the website. So when you start creating a whole lot of content, videos, blog posts, hook up your Instagram to your website so that it automatically changes when your Instagram changes. When you start creating a lot of content, you're able to look at your numbers and see the science side of business. Like sometimes it's okay to feel good and like manifestation, yada, yada, yada. Where the money at though? Like sometimes you have to look at the numbers. And so the numbers will help you understand what works for you and what doesn't. You may not like doing video, and then you do a video and it doesn't help your numbers. And now you have a valid excuse not to do the video because it's not working for you. But you may not like video, and then you do a video and it makes your sales go up. Well, now you have a reason that you need to do the video, and it should make it easier to do the video, because at least you know, I really don't want to do this, but if I do it, I'm going to make an extra such and such amount of money. I'm going to make an extra $100, extra $200. I do it, okay? If I didn't like going live, but I knew that if I went live every single day, it would triple my income, I would do it. What am I doing right now? I actually like going live, though. I like going live, but it started out as, man, I got to do this to make money. So let me go ahead and just do this. Okay, so definitely write blog posts on your website. Number 9, run an ad to your freebie. This is the first step to running an ad, okay? Once you have created a bunch of content and you are ready to see what it's like to use paid marketing, run an ad to one of your downloadable freebies where people have to submit their email to grab it. That's the first thing you should run an ad on. I am a firm believer in not running your first ad to a paid product, because to me it doesn't get the same results, and everybody who does ads will tell you something different. But I I have previously run ads to pay products, but I just get way better results and I make a lot more money over time running an ad to a free product. So set up an ad to run to one of your freebies, all right? And number 10, last but not least, things you should be doing during this quarantine for your business is reach out to 2 to 3 people for collaborations. This is an excellent time to collaborate, not only because you're likely to get a response, because like I said, people are at home. We're not all chilling. I mean, we do still have work to do. We do still have kids running around the house, but reach out to people to collaborate with them, whether that's, hey, let's hop on an Instagram live together, or, let's teach a free webinar together. Let's do, an ebook together. Like, you write the first half, part 1, and I'll write part 2. We can put it together and offer it as a free download. Like, work together, people. Like, you can't do it all on your own, and collaborations grow your audience really, really fast. And there's a lot of people who are open to collaborating right now because everybody's in there, like, feeling their humanity thing. Like, oh, I love all humans and blah, blah, blah. Like, where was this last month? But anyways, collaborate with people because right now they're really, really open to it, okay? And I don't say that to be insensitive, because I have a very, very strong sense of humanity. Actually, all of my favorite jobs that I ever worked were for nonprofits. And I didn't get paid that much, but I freaking love them. Like, I almost got a tattoo of an African proverb for humanity. Like, I love it, but not everybody's like that. So while everybody is feeling the good juice and loving each other, it's a great time for collaborations. It's a great time for collaborations. So yes, let me hit those 10 things one more time. Then I'm going to save this and I'm going to put the replay on YouTube. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. 60% of my YouTube views are from people who are not subscribed or not logged in. Get a YouTube account, because then you can save the videos or add them to your watch later list. So then when you actually have time to, like, sit down in bed or sit down when people are, like, quiet and taking a nap and you can actually focus, you can just hit the watch later list on your YouTube and go watch the videos. So, number 1, get a content plan. Number 2, set up your email list. Number 3, create a freebie. Number 4, write a welcome sequence. Number 5, create a digital product. Number 6, price it to sell. Focus on the quantity of sales and value versus the pricing. Number 7, record content every day, audio or visual. Number 8, write blog posts on your website. Number 9, run an ad to your freebie. And number 10, reach out to 2 to 3 people for collaborations. That's it, y'all. That's all I got. We're in quarantine. Even when we get out of quarantine, if you ever get bored, you can always pull from that list. All 10 of those things are going to help you increase your website traffic, increase your followers, grow your brand visibility, and help you make money. So work it out, y'all. Work it out. See you later.